Good morning. How is everyone today? Woo! We're back and we got to get the car out. So I didn't want to miss this bit with you because this is probably a nice rewarding bit. And if you're wondering why, Gaz, why have you only masked off half? Well, the door rubber goes all the way to there, so it covers it. We good. Woo! Now don't worry, this isn't the colour, this is just the primer. What? Today has been a big wet fish, I ain't gonna lie. But as you can see, I've just cracked on. And I've unmasked the car because what will happen is when I spray the paint, if I spray on top of the masking that's covered in primer, I worry that the air pressure will blow the primer off and then into our lovely fresh paint, which would be terrible, wouldn't it? But what I'm doing right now is I'm going and I'm sanding the car. So we're using a nice 500 grit level and we're just sanding the primer. So if you can see, it's shiny and there's a little bit dipply. And then if you look here, see it's completely flat. And we're just going round, watching the edges as we go. And we burnt through a little bit there, but we're not too bad. And we're just working out the primer levels. So I've done all of this across here. You see the difference here to here? This is like a shiny, this is like a dull bright, and this is like a ripply dark. It's not very interesting. It's just a case of using a rubber pad. So I'm just using a rubber pad so there's no impression. And then I'm just going over the area, making it nice and flat, watching by the edges. And then I'm wiping it away. See the orange peel? When the orange peel's gone. See that there? That's when I know the panel's flat, because I'm using a flat level. This is going to take me a long time. I'm not even going to bore you with it, but this is what I'm doing. So, see there? See all this markings? I don't know if the camera will pick it up. That's what I'm sanding down till it's completely flat. And that's it. Should I sand a bit more for you? You can see it there. And then when it's flat, you know, you're good. But I'm going to crack on with this. I'm not going to bore you with any more. Plus I need 2 hands. Cheers, coming. Oh, you're dusty. This panel is completely done. You can see we get very, very close with some of the marks. But this is smooth. I am super, super happy with it. You can see these quarter panels now nearly done. I've stopped about there. Hopefully you can tell the difference between that and that. Hopefully the light will catch it. I'm probably going to get copyright striked for the banging tunes, but you know, we got to do what we got to do, ain't we? It's hell right now. I'm trying to upload a YouTube video right now for you lads. We got the internet up in this place and it's terrible. But today at least we got a bit of sanding done. Not all of it went to plan. But that's going to be it from me today. I need to go to Spraywell tomorrow to get some more masking tape. And while I'm there, I'm going to get some more Probably sanding pads. Oh, what was I talking about with cuss earlier? It's gone. That's right, I'm going to get myself a foam pad for between the DA and the sanding paper. So basically, this will be on the car, then there'll be a foam pad, then there'll be DA, and I'm going to be doing the flat areas with the DA because I'm just going to keep away from the edges, try not to burn through them. You know how we do. It's exactly the same as this. Foam pad, sandpaper, but instead of doing it by hand, I'm going to do it by the normal sander. And I'm just going to smash the roof out as quick as we can. And then we're probably just going to key up inside the door, inside the boot, then we'll mask it up again, and then we'll be putting paint down. Look at all them hats and scarves. They're the snoods or pullover scarves, whatever you want to call them. And they're the hats, made to order, as you know. But I think the snoods are already sold out. I ordered a pack, a quantity, and then I put them on Instagram, and they got delivered today, and I think I'm already sold. Like that's just one section, and I think I've already sold all of them. Maybe I've got a couple left. But I'd just like to thank you, everyone that supports the channel by buying the merch, buying the stickers, sharing, commenting, liking every video. I really, really appreciate it. It makes it all worthwhile. Just the feeling of you like what we're doing. That's the best feeling of it all. Anyway, back to the action. The car has now sanded. These hands, this is what I'm doing it with. 500. We're on the sandpaper. This is primer, don't forget, and you can see reflection. So that means, in my mind, that the primer is flatting off lovely. All the door shuts are all keyed up ready. I'm going to panel wipe the whole car now, dust it all down, and I'm going to be getting ready to mask it up again. The only thing I do need to do is I need to sand the bottom. I've just remembered as I'm talking to you I need to do that. But don't worry about it, it is dusty. It's all in the prep. Fail to prepare, prepare to fail. You know the deal. I'm just going to quickly sand that. You don't need to... Come on, let me do it with you. I think that's nice. Well, now I'm down here, I'm going to carry on with that. Yep. Whoa, I'm glad you missed all that because it's absolutely boring. But what I've decided to do now is now doing a final mask. What I like to do is I like to mask everything first, and then I've got myself a nice good line, well, as best as I can do it. And then what I do is I put 2 inch first, and then I put the sheet on, and then I use 1 inch. I like to do this because when I'm doing the first masking line, I can see where my paint is going to finish, and it gives me a better visual of it. I'm not to say it's right, I'm not to say it's wrong, it's just the way I like to do it. So I run that there with 2 inch, and then I go over the top with that and the 1 inch just to fill in the gap. Same with the windscreen. And what I'm doing is I'm doing myself a nice mask line. So when I put the paper or the sheeting on, like on them cars, it'll just be a nice finish when I'm painting. So when I peel it off, we've got a nice solid red line. That's right, cut loose red. And now when I mask up, I've got a nice overlay. That's it. As you can see, what I did was I scratched it with my finger right where the rubbers are, and then I've come off it about 10mm. So then when I put the masking tape on, which is what, probably 20mm, we got a nice overlay. Oh yeah. So that's it. We're all masked up, except for the doors, of course, because I can't be bothered anymore. It's been a long day, my back's broke, and I feel like I deserve a cheeky day off. Well, not even a day off, but it's Saturday evening, and I'm gonna go home. But, how are we getting on? We're gonna have to repeat the process of cleaning it with panel wipe, and then dedusting it, and then we'll have to wet all the floor again. Same again, just all the same again, every day. But now we're getting closer. The shell is nearly ready for paint, and that's the key. It's good fun, it's just rinse and repeat. I'm not sure what's going on tomorrow. I think we've got some photographer coming down or something. He wants to take pictures of the unit and the cars, and I don't know, some Japanese theme thing that he wants to do. So we'll be down doing that, no doubt. I'm not sure if I'll pick up the camera. If I do get time tomorrow night, I might paint the car. I might carry on masking it up. I might tidy the unit up, and then we might put some colour down. Because when we work, because where the unit is, I don't really want to paint in the week because it's busy on the yard. Whereas tomorrow, Sunday, it's going to be totally dead, and then it gives it a couple of days to sort of dry and go off. Talking of going off, I need a gas bottle because we need to get the heat up in this place. But that's going to be it for today. Obviously, it's a massive squash of videos at the moment because, hey, I'm not going to sit here and sand for 15-20 minutes every time for a video because you don't want to see it, nor would I. But I'll catch you on the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all of that. Sharing's caring. Cheers for coming.